Welcome to Royal Coin Value. Welcome, coin lovers. What if I told you that the 1966 Washington quarter carries one of the most fascinating stories in U.S. coinage history, a story of silver disappearing, collectors rushing to hoard coins, and the U.S. Mint battling to keep up with demand? Let's uncover the hidden history of this iconic quarter. The Washington Quarter Legacy. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Its design, created by John Flanagan, became a lasting symbol of American coinage. By 1966, the coin had already been in circulation for over 3 decades and was undergoing one of the biggest transformations in U.S. mint history. The Coinage Act of 1965. The 1966 quarter was a direct product of the Coinage Act of 1965. With silver prices rising, Americans began hoarding silver coins, creating severe shortages in circulation. To solve this, Congress eliminated silver from dimes and quarters, moving to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This law also suspended mint marks between 1965 and 1967 to discourage collectors from stockpiling coins from certain mints. No mint mark policy. One unique feature of the 1966 quarter is the absence of any mint mark. Whether struck in Philadelphia or Denver, the coins looked identical. This was unusual since mint marks had long been a key identifier for collectors. The absence of a mint mark makes the 1966 quarter part of a special 3-year period in U.S. coinage when the mint tried to control collecting activity. Obverse design, Washington's portrait. The obverse of the 1966 quarter features George Washington's bust, facing left. Above him is the word Liberty, to the left is In God We Trust, and beneath his profile is a date 1966. The simple yet powerful portrait by Flanagan remained unchanged for decades, cementing its place as one of the most recognized American coin designs. Reverse design, the heraldic eagle. The reverse displays a bold heraldic eagle with wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing defense. Below are olive branches representing peace. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America and quarter dollar, with E pluribus unum just above the eagle's head. This design carried deep patriotic meaning during a time of social and economic change. Metal composition and specifications. Unlike pre-1965 quarters, which were struck in 90% silver, the 1966 quarter was made of copper-nickel clad. Its outer layers were 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighed 5.67 grams and measured 24.3 millimeters in diameter. This clad composition was less expensive to produce and helped conserve the nation's silver reserves. Mintage numbers of 1966. The U.S. Mint produced an astounding 821,101,500 quarters in 1966. This massive output was necessary to replace hoarded silver quarters and to restore public confidence in the currency. Despite this huge mintage, the 1966 quarter remains a fascinating collectible because of its historical context. The role of quarters in the 1960s economy. In the mid-1960s, a quarter had real purchasing power. It could buy a gallon of gasoline, a loaf of bread, or a ride on public transit. Families used them in vending machines, parking meters, and laundromats. The 1966 quarter was not just a coin, it was a vital tool of daily life during a time of cultural transformation in America. Special Mint Sets, SMS, of 1966. Since proof sets were not issued in 1966, the Mint released Special Mint Sets, SMS, instead. These sets featured coins with sharper strikes and satin-like finishes, intended for collectors. The 1966 SMS quarter is especially sought after today, as it represents the Mint's attempt to satisfy collectors while still focusing on mass production for circulation. Error coins and varieties. Collectors often look for unusual errors among 1966 quarters. Off-center strikes, die clashes, and double-die varieties are known to exist. Some SMS coins also display cameo contrasts, with frosted designs and mirror-like fields, making them stand out. These errors and special varieties add excitement to an otherwise common date coin. Condition and grading. Like all coins, the 1966 quarter's value depends heavily on condition. Circulated examples are plentiful, but coins in mint state, MS-65 or higher, are far scarcer. SMS quarters in pristine condition with cameo contrast can command strong collector demand. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified only a limited number of these coins in top grades, making them desirable for advanced collectors. Auction records and collector demand. While ordinary 1966 quarters are easy to find, high-grade SMS coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. For example, a 1966 SMS quarter graded MS68 with deep cameo contrast has achieved stunning results. These auction stories prove that even modern clad coins can achieve premium values when preserved in exceptional condition. Historical context of 1966 America. The year 1966 was one of great change in the United States. The Vietnam War was escalating, the civil rights movement was reshaping society, and technology was advancing rapidly. Against this backdrop, the 1966 quarter reflected economic adaptation, a coin that shifted away from silver to ensure the nation's monetary system could withstand modern challenges. Why collectors still care about 1966 quarters. Collectors value the 1966 quarter not because it is rare, but because it represents a turning point. It symbolizes the end of silver coinage, the suspension of mint marks, and the beginning of modern clad coinage. For new collectors, it's an affordable entry point. For historians, it's a tangible reminder of how the U.S. responded to economic crisis. The value of the 1966 quarter today. So, what is a 1966 quarter worth today? In circulated condition, it is usually worth only face value, 25 cents. However, uncirculated pieces can sell for a few dollars, while special mint set examples in high grades may be worth $20 to $100 or more. Rare cameo or deep cameo SMS quarters have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. The true value of the 1966 quarter lies not just in money, but in the story it tells about America's changing coinage. Thank you for watching, coin lovers. The 1966 Washington quarter may look ordinary, but its history makes it extraordinary. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Royal Coin Value for more deep dives into America's coins. Until next time, keep collecting and keep history alive.